Good morning, everyone. Everyone is having a good week so far. Um, it's quite of a interesting day so far for equities. We'll talk about more about the alerts and all of that and what I'm seeing for NQ today. Um, so just want to reiterate, anything I say is not financial advice. So you know, I'm not a financial advisor. Uh, so let's get straight to the chart and what I'm seeing on the higher time frame and on the lower time frame as well. Okay, so I'm currently in a short position right now for NQ. Uh, I'll explain to you guys why I'm short and what our heat map tool is currently saying. So you guys must be thinking, are there any weak highs at the moment? So we have no weak highs for NQ, and I don't think we have any weak highs for ES right now either. There is actually a B grade high, however. The reason why I think today at least we retrace for NQ is because if we look at the 3 day chart for NQ, um, you can pull this up as well. We see a no wick candle on the 3 day. Um, there's not even a tiny wick right there, so I think what we will end up doing today is revisit that wick or revisit that no wick and at least fill up the imbalances that it left behind um, from Friday. Or is this Friday? Yeah. So I think that candle will this low will get taken. So that's why I'm short NQ. Now, where you could look for any possible areas to short from, I think it's best to wait maybe nine, probably closer to open, because I think there's still a chance it might come back up here and then um, go much lower. But I want everyone's, why is this so ugly? One sec. Now another thing, we also have FOMC, and just for transparency's sakes, this is not a demo. Well, it is technically. It's an eval. It's an eval. So I'm trying to pass it in one trade. So hopefully it goes to my TP. If not, that's fine. I'll just be down an account. I've kind of mentioned this before, but I usually kind of speed run my eval, so I like to pass in a trade or so, one trade or two, depending on the rules. This is a my funded futures eval, so I have the 1 day pass for this pro account. So hopefully I get to that TP during New York session. However, I do see this little gap down here being my point of interest for now. And as I mentioned, that 3 day candle has no wick below, and you can see here even on the 30-minute there's no wick on this 30-minute candle. So I'd like to visit there today. Even if it doesn't go there today, I think at some point it will be revisited today. Not today, this week. So hopefully it comes to my TP. Now, if you're trying to short, I wouldn't just FOMO randomly just because I'm short. Find your own setup, find your whatever makes sense to you. It's totally fine to have a bullish bias, considering that we've been just rallying up all start of the Q2 quarter. But I think at least here would be my target. So we still have half an hour till open. Has anyone else taken a trade, or what are you guys up to? We can look at something else if you guys want to as well. I believe YM had a D grade high or a C grade high, D grade high. Let me see a Russell. Russell has a B grade low. B grade low at 2772. And a B grade high, which is kind of weird. Interesting. Okay. might reduce my risk if we get closer to my entry point, but I think we should just kind of just keep just going lower at, open. I also like how we have this initial high holding up here. So it's kind of a good indication that we want to go lower. But that is a gap I am targeting for today. And it might be a little bit tricky to trade tomorrow because there's FOMC at 2 p.m. That'll be in the afternoon. So I tend to see, like, especially throughout the day during New York session in the morning, on the day of FOMC, NQ tends to chop around a lot. So tomorrow might be really, really slow for me. Yeah, I think it should go lower. Um, I'm totally okay with getting stopped out. I don't really mind it. But let's look at other pairs while we wait for the New York Open. I'll set an alert here just in case something happens, but till then, let's see what is. Oh, gold is dumping. Okay. Silver dumping as well, probably. Oil's probably skyrocketing right now. Oh, yeah, kind of. Let me see if there's a weak high for oil. Yeah, D grade high for oil. 101.85. So that is a weak high. If you want to be a little degenerate, oil's very, very, very volatile today, but there's a D grade high. 11.2% chance of holding for the rest of the day. But if you're a energy trader, this isn't too bad of a target. This wick is really, really weird. That's probably caused by some headline that happened. Let me check that. Wait, I think there might be an issue with people not being able to comment. Is that the case? Wait, one sec. Let me. Can people not talk? Let me see. Can someone type a message real quick? If like no one types like anything in the next minute, then this thing is probably broken. Let me. It might be in the settings I have to configure. I have no idea how to fix this though. Live chat should be on though. Okay, so it does work. Okay. Okay, so let me look at the headlines that came out within the past half an hour or so. The UAE decides to exit OPEC as of May 1st. So that's the reason why oil will wick like that. And other than that, let me check the Forex calendar. Nothing for the rest of the day. So let's talk about how I use the heat map bot a little bit more, especially on today, and how I kind of paired it up with my idea for NQ. If you guys are in the server, if you guys have like a free trial or whatever. If you guys notice that NQ hasn't been printing any weak highs today, and for the past week or so, or the past like 2 weeks or whatever, this whole time we've been rallying up. There's been like weak highs almost every single day. So the only day that we don't have weak highs is today. So indicating to me that there is some strength and some strength above in the highs, which is causing us to go much lower. So as you can see, that's like kind of the reason why we've been kind of like dumping since like the open. Um, but I'd like to see this continuation for the rest of the day. And if we look at ES as well, ES doesn't have any weak highs. Uh, B grade high though. Um, I don't usually take B grade highs though. Um, it's up to you though. But I am bearish today for NQ. B grade low, Russell. Nothing for that. There was a D grade low for NASDAQ earlier today, but it got taken out around midnight. Dow has a weak high. But this Dow price action is actually trash. Like really, really bad. Why can I delete this? What the hell? It's actually horrendous right now. Let me see if you guys have any questions for me. Slung stat on stat. Let me see the stat actually. I don't think I have it configured the way I want it to. Let's see. If we were bearish here. Oh wait. So it did. Okay. It manipulated into the stat range where we would see bearishness, right? Yeah, I mean, to me at least, if it were to even come up like even like beyond here, it would be kind of invalid for me. Like as we get closer up here, just because I do want to see this by the end of the day, and if we keep going up, then that to me means that like we're not even trying to go much lower, like especially because we're like kind of like already halfway within like the trading day. You kind of want to see this being taken out at least in the morning or early, like before noon. That would be ideal for me. But if we keep grinding up, then that's kind of ruins the whole idea that I have. For me right now, it's like a 70-30, like 70% chance that we take that low for me. Just based on like what I've seen over the past few years, I think that low is quite likely. Not really a low, but that little gap right there. But yeah, to answer your question, like if we were to come back up here, then that would be really invalid. I don't think we should tap it again. This would be not a good sign. Like that won't happen. Doesn't make any sense for that to happen. I should just like maybe even like come up here, or somewhere around here, then go much lower. But let's see how it goes. We are about 20 minutes away from open. Oh, your bullish view. You want to see the bullish view? One sec. Where is it? Oh, wait, what time frame are you looking on? With the stat range. I usually look at the 5 and 15, but it kind of like invalidated the whole the area where we would have wanted reverse from. Is that what you're referring to? Mm-hmm. And you have the bullish thing on, right? No, no. So, manual the the stat range tool is only for the people that we have released to the indicator. So it's like a suite of tools that we have. Really like complicated process to get it, but if you are interested, I'd open up a ticket and tag JP. Um, it's not guaranteed that you can get access to it though. Yeah, I mean it could be, yeah, right. If it kind of like this went beyond the zone where we want to reverse from, then it is a good sign that like we kind of want to see bearishness continue. Um, Also, if you look at the, as I mentioned, like the bearish thing here, direction, it just tagged it and then um, kept going below. Now we are in the reversal range right now, so this could be a temporary local low, uh, but I'm gonna ignore that and just want that little gap down there, um, and that no wick candle right there. So that is what I'm aiming for, at least intraday. But yeah, that could be a sign of bearishness for the rest of the day, um, or at least maybe a few hours into the New York session. It might not always be a guarantee that it will go much lower, but you know, um, okay, okay. Yeah, so I don't know which version I have. I think Max gave me, this might be the old version. Do you have the 3.0 version? I think Max like made like an update to the indicator. I am not sure. One sec. Let me do something real quick. Uh, okay. Let me see if any new alerts got printed. Um, no, nothing. So something the Nasdaq and ES will usually not do is for the heat map bot, there will be like little to none like alerts being printed like around this time or after New York session. So very very rarely there will be um anything alerted. About still less than 20 minutes till open. I still want to see lower. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think we might have a different version. I have to X max though because I think I'm using the outdated version. However, even with this current version, it's still quite nice right now. Um, but I want lower. Come on. Oh my gosh. Also, I am going to have to leave like a little before 10 a.m. So right before the new 4-hour candle forms, I do have a meeting to attend. So um, stream today will be a little bit shorter, but tomorrow I plan on staying here till like past the 10 a.m. open. let's look at something else as well. See gasoline. No, it's going up. Copper probably dumping. Steel and platinum. Silver still dumping. I wonder how gold will go. But how's everyone's week so far? What have you guys been up to? I know yesterday was quite quite annoying if you guys were in the Discord. NQ did print a F grade high, I believe, and I think the percentage of that holding for the rest of the day was like a 2.1, I think, and all the other equities, ES, YM, RTY, all hit their respective week high, and NQ was the only one that didn't do anything. And well, I think it hit. No, actually, no. There was only one alert printed yesterday, I think, and it didn't hit. It was quite unfortunate. And I know some people probably took that long for NQ yesterday, but because I did too. But just longed the wrong pair yesterday. Happens though. All right, close to open, less than 15. Yeah, NQ was very, very weak yesterday. Very, very weak. Even with the F grade high, it didn't even hit. It was not even close to the F grade high. I think ES ended up hitting, what was it, a C grade high or D grade high? I think it was late PM, I think. I think the last time I checked. It was like an hour or two before New York closed. It happens though. Very, very rare thing to happen. Like I can imagine like the next time a F grade alert is printed for NQ, it's probably going to hit. I think the win rate for F grade and for NQ might be above 86, 87. Maybe might be later or higher. That's what I meant. Let me see the set actually. NQ1. Oh wow, so NQF grades are actually like they don't perform as well compared to D grade highs and C grade high. Well, alerts, right? F grade alerts for NQ. 67 occurrences, 56 times it has been taken. 83% or 83.6%, which is quite low for me. D grade alerts have a 87%. C grade have a 88%. B grade alerts have an 84%, actually higher than F grade alerts right now. So that's something to look at. For me, at least, when I see an alert for any given pair, I always like to look at the grade performance for the certain grade or whatever. Because a C grade alert for YM is not the same as a C grade alert for gold, for example. I think gold has a performance of, for a C grade alert for gold, it's like around 75. And if we look at like YM, it's like around like 80, 88, 89. I think it might be even 90 or higher. Okay, so I didn't have live chat on for some reason. I only had top chat on. So if you guys said anything in the chat, I'm sorry. I just had it um, displayed wrong. But good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, D grade for NQ is pretty good. 87%. C grade and D grade alerts for NQ perform very well. Surprisingly, silver performs better than gold, and YM are just our best pair right now. 91% for C grade, 90% for F grade, 88 for B grade, 87 for D grade. Insane. All right, 10 minutes will open. I want more selling pressure. Oh my gosh. Let's see if wine took that high out. Oh, not yet. Gold. I'm not fooling around. Okay. Let's fix that for now, for my own sake. Hey, Mahad. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Good morning. The idea is that this is our manipulation range. So if we were having a bearish bias, right? If I was bearish today, if I wanted extra confluence to my idea, we have this alert that we provide to our users, something that we lease out to. It's like a package of indicators that we have for not everyone to use, but if you apply and get accepted, then you might be able to get access to these tools. So how the stat range tool or the indicator works is that we have a manipulation range and a reversal range kind of shown to you depending on the time frame. So I'm on the 15-minute time frame. So the idea is that if we are bearish and that if we configure this bearishness direction in the settings, that this should be the area that we reverse from for NQ, and it did that kind of before midnight yesterday. So now this would be a reversal range. However, I am not looking for longs here. I still think we could go much lower. However, I could be wrong. This could be an area where we just have a local low and reverse and maybe go to the middle of this range. However, I'm still bearish till we get to this no wick candle down there in that little gap. But that's kind of how like the stat range works, and how you kind of just use it as extra confluence to what you kind of think is going to happen during the day. So, and it uses like previous data too. So, that's kind of how it works. If you're interested in it, though, open up a ticket and tag JP and tell him that I sent you for maybe a discount. I don't know. Why is NQ going up? Come on, I need lower. $5 will open. YM does have a D grade high. It's kind of like not even in sync right now. I need lower. I might just go break even and just try to preserve my capital. I do want to pass in one trade though. 5 minutes will open. I might half my risk though. So if I half it, this would be, it would be around here if I were to half my risk, which I don't mind. Let's do that. That should be half of my risk. Yeah, sounds about right. Of course, and if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to ask me now or open up a ticket and we'll help you as much as we can. You know, to those that are watching right now, if you're a non-member, if you want to try out the heat map tools that we have in the Discord, open up a ticket and just request access right now. We kind of have not announced that we are, you know, doing free trials for non-members, but if you are, you know, active in the community, active in the chat, asking questions, and I don't mind giving you access for like a week or so, and you'll be able to see every asset that we have, and you know, for you just to get, like, you know, dip your toes into our product. Of course, man. Two minutes will open. Still a little bit. Still going up a little bit. Is there a holiday coming up? Does anyone know? I feel like May there's a holiday. That's Mother's Day. That's about it. I did not trade gold yesterday. I don't really trade gold. Oh, I haven't in a while. Did gold have an F grade high? Yeah. That's the thing with metals. Like, gold is like one of our weakest performers right now. I have to talk to JP about that and Max, because having gold right now as an option for people to look at, you know, it might benefit them, but it's also kind of like weighing our stats down, which is not a good thing. But we are a minute into open, or almost a minute, and we kind of see NQ kind of jumping around. Less than a minute till open, but yeah. Let's see. If I get stopped at, that's fine too. Is why I'm at that high yet. Almost at that high, so I imagine it'll get taken out, and maybe NQ will follow up with a more downside. We are at open now. Let's see what we get. Little reaction at open. I need further continuation. Let's see if we get it. YM still has not taken. Oh, did it take out that high? No, not yet. Oh, it's jumping around though. Let's go back to the micro chart. Please, please, please. All right. Good. It's doing what I want to happen. Now we just wait, patient here. Patients are here. And if you're not in anything, that's totally fine. There's always more days to the week. We'll definitely catch something together in the near future. But hopefully this thing dumps before I have to leave. If you're just joining now, I do have to leave like in half an hour. I do have a meeting, so but hopefully before that new 4-hour candle forms, that we at least visit to that no wick candle on the left. That would be nice. So right now, Trump is actually talking about the whole Iran situation, and so a lot of statements coming out right now. Oh my gosh, this wick is annoying me. YM is now dumping. Did it leave that D grade high? I can't even tell. It did. Oil is kind of doing some bullshit right now. NQ is pissing me off. We're back at that high again. We go on the 15. Come on, come on. Yeah, YM is really choppy since last week. I don't know how some people can even trade this right now. I literally don't have any entry models here. Oh well, if you have a system for this, then that's totally fine. But for me, I just can't trade that. I can't trade that at all. No NQ, come on. Any continuation. gosh. Might go break even soon and just let it play out. Because NQ is still like just jumping around. Really, really annoying. What the hell's RTY doing, dude? Holy shit. Wait, let me see. There's a alert for... Wait, what? There's a B grade high? What the... Wait, 279... Wait, what? 2792. Did it get taken already? No, 2809? Holy shit. Interesting. Come on. Not really liking what I'm seeing. Still have several hours into the day though, so still a chance we go lower, but it's slowly just grinding up right now. Let's look at RTY. Oh, look at NQ. Let's go to this actually. Come on, man. That's why I'm still dumping a bit. Yeah, it's kind of just doing some bullshit right now. I just need continuation. Let's see the hourly. Actually, I'm quite interested in what's happening. 30-minute. Okay. That's the thing with trading. It's all about waiting. I've like in the past on like a live account, I've held a trade for like a few weeks, like Bitcoin. Um, when I do trade crypto, it's usually swing trading. I did like long silver for like a week and a half one time, like last year. Oh my gosh, it's not doing anything. So some stocks actually gapped down. I think Nvidia, Rivian. Kind of worries me though. I don't know actually. Yeah, I think if you're trading crypto on a lower time frame, like 5 minute, 15 minute, I mean, there's still some people that can scalp properly, but for most people, I think it's kind of just gambling on the lower time frame. Just higher time frame is much better for NQ. Or I'm gonna go break even just because I don't want to risk anything anymore. Oh my gosh, so close to TP, but no follow up. Really, really annoying. I want to see something actually. No, never mind. Nothing. Probably gotta get stopped here. Probably just take whatever I have and just close it. This seems likely just because of the 4 hour. Really, really unfortunate though. And RTY is just doing some bullshit. Nothing printed for NQ. Nope. Dow still is at weak high. D grade. Seems like it's gonna get taken. I'm just gonna close it here because I'm pretty sure it's gonna get taken. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Okay. Imagine I close at the top. Alright. And you have any questions for me though? I do have to leave like in 5 minutes or so, so it really sucks we didn't get that NQ follow up, but it does happen. There's really nothing else that I'm kind of eyeing for the rest of the day. It sucks, but well. I think I'll probably end the stream now, but I'll be live again tomorrow, same time, around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right before New York session, and hopefully catch something with you guys then. Hopefully I'm not in a trade by then. But yeah. See you guys tomorrow. And if you guys want a free trial, open up a ticket and we'll answer it and give you access for like a week or so. So, but yeah. See you guys. I mean, there's though I close it because we're kind of just grinding up higher, and it seems like we'll at least take out maybe this like 5 minute no wick candle up there, or was it a 3 minute? I have no clue. 3 minute. That's what I'm thinking. I did want to follow up or like from just like here, this area. It could still go lower. However, as I was kind of approaching my entry point, I just closed my position. I'm not willing to go and draw down. But those are my rules, so. But yeah. All right, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow, same time. I'll be live a little bit longer, but I do have a meeting to attend soon.